Little Men is a drama film by Ira Sachs. I remember this movie kind of being on my radar because it's got a strong score on Rotten Tomatoes. Also like the cast. This movie is about the death of Grandpa. Brian and Kathy are a upper crust white couple with a child named Jake. He's a very sensitive, artistic boy. And when Grandpa dies, he leaves them a house for them to move into. However, downstairs is a Chilean mother named Leonor, whom they realize that their grandfather has been giving her really cheap rent ever since she moved in and has not raised it because they were friends. So when Brian's sister, starts asking for, him to sort of ask them to raise it because the contract's up, it sparks a feud between the adults, and it affects the friendship of Leonor's son, Tony. Tony is a sort of, got that unique accent, but he's really outgoing, like sports and acting. So the two sons hit it off. However, when the feud with the parents sparks, they decide to do a vow of silence while tensions escalate. So what I really liked about this movie is that it's a drama film. So you don't have like anything, there's no set pieces, but I love how the performances are captured, the way people talk, the way things are awkward. It's a really interesting movie because there is no right and wrong in this situation, right? We're not given a specific number of how much rent Leonor pays, but as the film goes on, they slowly let you know like how much more it is. And there are so many just little things that you notice, inflections of the dialogue. Like at the beginning of the movie, Brian tries to ask Leonor if he could have a moment of her time, but she's like, I'm busy, and she always tries to scuttle away. And then when he finally manages to get a moment with her, he's late, and then he tries to give her the new contract, and she won't have it. And she starts using emotional tactics, and then the movie has really good acting from the kids and all the adults. I love how everyone gets a little bit to do. Kathy is played by Jennifer L. She's pretty good too. Same with the mother, and the movie just sort of slowly sinks its fangs into you dramatically. The whole tension between the rent thing doesn't happen until about a good half hour into the movie. A third of the movie's over, but spends the first half hour of the movie developing the friendship between Jake and Tony. So this movie is a really strong drama film. I liked how there's also other things in there too that you don't really notice. There are the themes in this film that are just put in there, but they're not pointed out immediately. For example, Jake is a very artistic boy, and one of Tony's classmates makes an off-color joke about him being gay, but then later there's a scene in a club where you see Jake just sort of staring at Tony for a really long time. And you can sense that he might be gay, but they don't really bring that up. It's not a major plot point, it's just something that could, be part of his character. Same goes for the parents. Brian and Kathy are a couple. He is an actor and she is a pediatrician, I think, or something. And essentially she's been raising the family because she's the breadwinner. Meanwhile, Brian is the starving artist, who's not in movies anymore. So the gender dynamics are switched a little bit, but it's like something, that's not really, they go around saying, and then it's something that other people just assume isn't there. So I really liked how the movie goes really deep with all these complex characters, really great scenes. It's all around a really solid drama. So I give Little Men an 8 out of 10.